Guys, this guy is controlling this car with his phone.
What is up, party people? Today is the 24th episode of Tesla Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed the first clip, and let's get right into this Tesla news. And the stock is going. But anyways, I'm not talking about the Tesla stock here because I'm not a financial YouTube channel. I'm talking about how last week I showed you the insane aerial video of the Chinese factory, Gigafactory 3, almost coming to completion. And now, just a week later, Tesla is kind of hinting at the production of the base Model 3 in that very Chinese Gigafactory 3 in this little virtual poster. And Tesla is even asking people to guess the price on their own Chinese social media, which has me thinking the Model 3 is getting way cheaper because, as always, if you're going to make it in the United States, you have to ship it over to China, and yes, you're going to have tariffs and also shipment costs, and you're going to avoid those two things by building it inside China as the country. And I'm so excited for all these Chinese people to enjoy the cheap Model 3. Well, not cheap, but still cheaper than most electric cars. And just last month, the Model S and X got a whole entire motor refresh look to increase the efficiency of the vehicle, and oh man, increase the efficiency of the vehicle, bringing the Model S range to the 370 mark on the long range model, and the Model X got into the 300s, of course. But still, another part of that little exterior refresh was the all-new adaptive suspension, codenamed Raven. And this kind of looks extremely similar to the whole Maxwell's adaptive suspension system, but Tesla now owns Maxwell, so that isn't entirely surprising. But here's your first look at that adaptive suspension, if you cared about that. And supposedly the smart/enhanced 2.0 summon of all the Tesla vehicles is going to roll out very soon, according to Elon Musk. I mean, this has been very soon for the past 2 months. But anyways, we're gonna move on to another Elon Musk company, this time the Boring Company, who they make tunnels. How exciting. But they just struck a deal with the lost city of Las Vegas, and it was a $48.6 million contract, enough to make, let's say, $5 million in tunnels right off the bat. But of course, this is kind of privatized, so the Boring Company makes money off this over time. And what this tunnel is going to do is going to be built by January of 2021 to help with transit to the Las Vegas Convention Center. And Elon Musk says that they're going to start building in 2 months, and they're going to finish digging the tunnels by the end of 2019, and they're just going to put the finishing touches in 2020. And if you're that one hopeful, optimistic person that this is going to be that cool little electric car shaft thingy on this little tunnel rail thing underground to get people to the Las Vegas Convention Center, I'm sorry to disappoint. It's just a simple tunnel that's a paved tunnel. We've seen this before. It's just a basic subway system. But Elon Musk says it's simple, and I guess, it is simple, it's convenient, but it's not revolutionary, which we would like to see from a man like Elon Musk. And if you're worried about a second that Elon Musk isn't revolutionizing technology, well, we kind of get a glimpse of hope, because on May 23rd, SpaceX sent the Falcon 9 carrying 60 jam-packed Starlink satellites to space, and of course they released them.
And we have confirmation of deploy. You can hear the team in the background. This is an incredible moment for SpaceX. You can see those flat-packed Starlink satellites slowly gliding away from the top of the second stage. This is the highest number of satellites that SpaceX has ever deployed in a single time.
And the whole mission was a success because SpaceX has successfully retrieved the 2 half fairings, and also the booster landed on, of course, I Still Love You ship. And in case you're not familiar with what Starlink is, there's a whole website now, but also Starlink is the whole SpaceX goal to deliver low-cost broadband internet service to the whole entire globe, especially in rural communities and places. And this means you can literally have some good Wi-Fi in the middle of a Kansas field. But this whole dream is kind of a little bit far away from happening because we still have 24 more launches to go until this is live for the whole entire globe, which will take around 1,500 satellites, and Elon Musk kind of plans to get 12,000 satellites over these next 10 years. But there is some good news for us North American folk, which I am right here. According to SpaceX, this little Wi-Fi system could be operational just for North America after just simply 2 to 6 more launches, which is actually possible by the end of this 2019. And now getting to our very exciting episode 24 pictures of the week. I want to first roll this video of the Boring Company explaining their tunnel technology, which is, kind of cool, but all it is just a Model X on autopilot going through a 1-mile tunnel without any guide rails on the sides, which is pretty cool, and it achieved a pretty high top speed. Let's roll it. And if you thought I was done with that whole May 23rd launch, why would I be done with that? That was only like 3 hours north of me, and I didn't take these photos, these very high, crispy photos of the whole 10:30 launch at night. It looks just so pretty at night. Ooh, I can't wait to attend my first launch. And also, someone in Europe detected 60 UFO sightings, and I was like, whoa, but I'm just kidding. It's not 60 UFO sightings. It's just a whole train of these Starlink satellites when they were first released from the Falcon 9 launch. And also look at all these trippy, goosebumpy satellites that are shown around Earth. And this is present time as of like a week ago. Ooh, that's so weird, of all these satellites in space. It's crazy how they don't bump into each other, but space is really, really, really big. And you know what else is big? Navigate on autopilot is big in the realm of self-driving technology. And I just want to roll this simple video of a Twitter user saying that a couple months ago, the Tesla on Navigate on autopilot couldn't make this exit, but now it can make this exit, showing possible signs of robo-taxi, the whole Tesla self-driving Uber system, maybe coming out in 2020, but that remains to be seen. And for some fun, why not take a look at this whole Tesla Model 3 party in the parking lot? Woo woo! And they're all just talking and sharing some coffee. That looks nice. A good, renewable future is in our hands, folks. It's in our hands. And for our final news of this Tesla Tuesday, number 24, this is kind of heartbreaking to me, but the Bloomberg Model 3 tracker is officially being retired. And this is the whole tracker where I get all of my total Model 3s being produced and the Model 3s being produced per week. But anyways, I'm going to give you these numbers for the very last time. The Model 3 has a total production number at 267,670 total produced Model 3s. That's just wonderful. 26% of the way to 1 million. And also 5,939 Model 3s are being produced per week. And the only thing that this Tesla Bloomberg tracker is going to continue to do is one, continuing to show the VIN numbers recorded, and I can give you those numbers if you want, and that's standing at 420,995, 420. But still, the VIN numbers aren't too accurate according to the actual production numbers. According to the forecast, it's around 100,000 numbers apart. But if you could estimate that over time, I guess it's kind of accurate. And also, if you have a Model 3, the Bloomberg tracker wants to take a survey on you having the Model 3. So I'll just leave the link in the description of this video if you have a Model 3 by any chance. But that is all we have today in this Tesla Tuesday episode 24. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the latest and greatest. Make sure you bless them.
3, 2, 1.
See Tesla, Mickey, don't do now. Guys, this guy is controlling this car with his phone. I beg, see, nobody, let me show them. Nobody's inside though. Make him move, I beg. Yo, make him move, make him move. The thing go move now. God, I don't die. Damn, Mike, you don't bust my head. You don't bust my head. This boy, I'm a Shiva. Guy, this thing be like spaceship. You say I should put my foot in.
See the roof? Yo.
Guy. Now I'm getting this shit,
Put your
bro.
foot on the brake.
See what did they do? Guy. Where did they start it?
It's already, the car is always on.
So the car don't start
So
now?
right now, if you put it in, hold the brake, it's in drive. If you hit the gas, it will move forward. Not too much, though.
The car they move. The car they move. Wait, they say this is the key. Yeah. Now the key, this is not credit card though. Now the key for this car. Father, see what you're doing for other people. If you do it for me, what thing will happen?